36. The defeated cheer the victors. July 19, 1943. My German friends. It is being reported out of Sicily that the inhabitants have greeted the victorious soldiers of the Allies with joy and have given them bread and fruit. It is being further reported that the Sicilians gave open expression to their hatred toward fascists and Germans. Such reports are being kept hidden from you, but here they surprise no one. The Italian nation wants to have nothing to do with the war. It was driven into the war by the fascists, and the fascists are long since captives of the Nazis and fascists drove the Italian people into the inglorious war against defenseless Albania and the pitiful attack on Greece in this long series of humiliating wars. The Italian people were the first victim. And so the remarkable thing is taking place, that the defeated are cheering on the victors, because the victors are coming not as conquerors, but rather as liberators from the oppressors of the Italian people. Usually, when hostile soldiers conquered a city, they were received with gloomy silence. Now the entire nation is pleased. My German friends, there is something in this picture that is wrong. The Italians declare that they hate the fascists and the Germans. They should declare that they hate the fascists and the Nazis, and the German nation should join them. You must stop thinking that this is a war of nations. There's something different going on in the present struggle. It is about different goals from national ones, with each of its losses in terms of power politics. The Italian nation is winning back its freedom. The Sicilians are freer under the tanks of the Allied nations than they were under the bundles of rods of the fascists. They welcome their national enemies as human and political liberators. What has begun in Sicily will continue step by step to the north. Everywhere the victorious soldiers will be welcomed by the people. And in Germany, we still do not know how the German people will accept its liberators. But one thing we have already heard: the inhabitants of the bombed cities have no feelings of hatred toward the British pilots. They are suffering, and yet they do not hate the visible cause of their suffering. What they hate is the deeper, true cause of their distress, the National Socialists. The movement that has begun in Sicily will not be blocked even by the Alps. It will spread to Berlin and Hamburg. They will wait for the enemies as they do for liberators. So it will be. But if that is so, why wait? Why draw the hatred of nations toward Germany instead of toward the Nazis? The Sicilians declare that they hate fascists and Germans. Why Germans? Why not Nazis? Show the nations that this is the case. Take from them the basis for hating the Germans and unite with them in hatred toward the Nazis. It is infinitely important that this takes place soon. The Sicilians see the German soldiers who take away food. Those are the Germans for them. The French see the occupying army. Those are the Germans for them. The Poles and Russians see the Gestapo agents. Those are the Germans for them. And so they hate the Germans. German people, show yourselves to be against the Gestapo and the generals people are seeking after the Germans behind the hideous face of the Nazis. Show yourselves, you true Germans, so that the confusion between you and your oppressors stops. Show the nations of the world that the enemies of the Nazis are your friends. The entire future of Germany depends on the fact that the Nazis and not the Germans are hated. That can happen only if you separate yourself from them. Not with words when it is too late, but with deeds as long as there is time.